In this lesson we're going to be looking at factors and multiples, and by the end of the lesson we need to be able to find multiples and factors of a number, and also to be able to identify prime numbers. So to start off with, from the numbers 1 to 20 you're going to pick out all the multiples of 3. Okay, so all the multiples of 3 are just your 3 times table, so that's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. All of the factors of 20, a factor are just the numbers which can divide 20 exactly. Okay, so 20 can be divided by 1, it can be divided by 2, 4, 5, 10 and 20. Okay, don't forget 20 and 1, they are also factors of 20. Okay, all the prime numbers between 1 and 20, these are the numbers which can only be divided by itself and 1. Okay, so as we said, factors are numbers which divide exactly into the number given. So the factors of 30 are going to be 1 and 30, and we can always double check by multiplying these numbers together. So 1 times 30 gives me 30. 2 and 15, because 2 times 15 gives me 30, and also 3 and 10. Okay, and we've also got 5 and 6. All of these are the factors of 30. The factors of 14 are 1 and 14, 2 and 7. Okay, multiples are numbers which are in the times tables of the number given. So if I wanted the multiples of 5, I've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 and so on. Multiples of 2 are just my 2 times tables. And the multiples of 10 are just my 10 times tables. Okay, if I wanted to know what is the common multiple of 5 and 2, that is the multiple which appears in both. Okay, so a common multiple is going to be 10, because it appears in both my 2 and my 5 times tables. And then I'd also have 20, because if I continue my 2 times tables, I get 16, 18, 20. Okay, and then if I wanted to know what are the common multiples of 5, 2 and 10, it has to be in all three. So 10, 20, if we continue with the 5s, I've got 30. If I continue with the 2s, I'll have 30 as well. And then I'd have 40, 50 and 60 and so on. So those are the common multiples. Okay, you're going to list the factors for these numbers. So remember, a factor is a number which can divide exactly into that number given. So here are the answers. And you're also going to choose a number and find its factors. Okay, you're going to write each number as a product of 2 factors, and you're going to find as many ways as possible. So if I have the number 16, all of my factors of 16 are going to be 1, 16, 2 and 8, and then 4 multiplied by itself gives me the 16. So writing that as a product of 2 factors, I can have 1 times 16, I can have 2 times 8, and I can have 4 times 4. Okay, you're going to do the same thing with 20, 50 and 36. And here are your answers. Okay, from the box you're going to choose the number which matches the following descriptions. So we've got multiple of 5 and a multiple of 2. So multiples of 5 are just your 5 times tables, multiples of 2 are your 2 times tables. So which of these numbers appear in both of the 5s and the 2 times tables? So we know that 20 appears in both, and we know that 30 also appears in both the 5 and the 2 times tables. Okay, go through the rest of the questions, and here are your answers. Okay, here are some fun games for you to do. They are going to be in the description below, so you can just click on it and play the games. And also, if you'd like more practice, if you look at the homework booklet, exercise 1.4, page 5, questions 1 to 4 will give you a few more questions.